just got the disconnects in the mail. Shout out to my brother Quentin, aka Noctis JK, for getting these for my birthday. Really cool of him to do that. Really nice packaging. Looks really professional. Everything looks very premium. Gonna unbox them and then put them on the Jeep. There's really not much to it. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. There's a ton of videos on how to install Swaybar links, so pretty cool. In the box they give you some instructions and they give you a sticker. JKU Inferno would be really happy about this sticker. It's a good one. Like I said, guys, on these disconnects, they're really self-explanatory. The instructions, you know, you just look at a picture and it's pretty easy to do. So basically, like a little preview of it is, you know, these go on the top on your sway bar and these go on the axle. This is the passenger side, this is the driver's side. This one doesn't have the extension like this one does, so it can clear. You guys will have a better idea once they're on. You can actually see how they go on. I installed these disconnects and I got a package from Gray Wolf Off-Road. Shout out to Muddy JK. On Instagram. Really cool. He just sent me a package. About to see what's in it. Opened it up. Got a few other pretty cool decals. It's like a wolf decal. Thought that was really cool. I found somewhere in the Jeep or something. Put those. Sent me a shirt too. That's really sick. Really cool looking shirt. I didn't know he was gonna send me this. It's pretty awesome. He surprised me with this shirt. It's really sick. Alright, so I'm starting off by taking off the old Swaybar links really easy. Mine's a 19mm, so I'm gonna pull the top and the bottom. Alright, first one's out. So once you get the Swaybar link out, whichever one you do first, make sure you get both of them out so you can put your sway bar flat to wherever you want it. So you'll be able to adjust the new disconnects to where you want them. And I have the Synergy drag link flip, so you know I have the track bar bracket as well. So sway bar link is relocated. It raised it up. So, you know, my sway bar is not at the same angle as it used to be. That's another reason why I got disconnects. All right, so I'm gonna get my wrench on the back of this, the 19mm. And that'll hold because of my track bar bracket. All right, so there's the nut right there. Went ahead and loosened the top ones. So now we can get rid of those. Alright, yeah, as you guys can see, my sway bar was at an angle. You want to make sure that it's nice and flat with your frame. Pushed it down a little bit. So when you get that sitting where you want it, you can go ahead and put in your disconnect. So, you know, you'll adjust it to wherever it sits right there and then make it the same on the other side. So as you guys can see right here, my sway bar was sitting on the spring bucket. So you saw that the sway bar was at too much of an angle as it was. Now that was because it was raised from the sway bar relocation right there. All right, now it's time to put in the actual sway bar disconnect itself. Set that aside for a second because first we're gonna be installing these studs that go into the sway bar up there and on the axle down here. So the longer stud is for the top, the sway bar itself. The short one will go on the bottom. I believe it's a 19mm. So you can actually use the hole in the pins right here to put a screwdriver in to hold it. This little rubber piece. So the bottom pins will probably be different on mine, just because I have the Synergy flip steer kit. You know, it relocates the sway bar from right there to there. So instead of my sway bar bolting in right here, it's going to be up and over to here. So alright guys, top and bottom pins are in. They're nice and tight. Sway bar is nice and flat where I want it. Also, another tip is you want your link in your sway bar to be at a 90-degree angle. You know you have a 90-degree angle, so it handles the best. So you guys don't have to do this, but I did get a little bit of grease, and I'm gonna put it on, you know, just these pins right here. I'm gonna spread that evenly so the links, the rubber bushings, can slide on easily. So this is how the links come right here, fully threaded down. As you can tell, being at 3.5 inches of lift now instead of 4.5. Also with the sway bar relocate, you know, I moved it up. Slide this one on the top and slide on the bottom one. So, you know, once you have the other side disconnected, you want to put one side on at a time. That way you can get your sway bar where you want it. So as I slid that on, the sway bar was free to move wherever it needed to. So I have my placement set. I'll go ahead and tighten up the jam nut once everything looks nice and level with the sway bar right here. And then once that's done, I'll do the other side and then throw in these pins right here, and that'll be it. So I put my jam nut nice and snug there. Obviously it didn't go too much. I mean, you don't want to strip these out. Probably gonna pop these little things off and grease them up, so they'll be ready to go. All right, so the final step is to go ahead and throw these pins in. And those just pop down. So, you know, putting it through the top there, they won't fall out from the bottom or through the sides. So everything's done on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the exact same process on the other side, and I'll show you guys the final product. They're all ready to go. I went ahead and greased up right here and right here. The only issues I've seen people have with the JKS disconnects are these pull pins right here. I've seen that some people say that they rust out easily, but I think that really depends on where you're located. And if you're more in the north or on the coast, you know, with more salt, that's what happens with my brother's disconnects. His rock crawler disconnects started to rust pretty easily up there, but I haven't seen anybody in the south that had any rust issues with these pins. You know, as long as you keep maybe like a little grease on them or something, it should be fine. And something else I heard somebody say is these bushings up here and down there inside wear out quickly. I haven't seen that happen personally. I've seen a lot of people that have them and have had them for a long time, so they should be good. Alrighty guys, that's it for the disconnects. They look really good. It's gonna save a ton of time on the trails. I'm gonna save a lot of energy, and they look really good as well. So yeah, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. We appreciate the support and feedback. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.